everybody. I am Cassandra Bradford, Dr. Cassandra Bradford, and this is the kickoff of my very first podcast. Well, not my very first one, but this particular one. And who else would I share this time and space with other than Kejohnna, the grindologist Owens? Oh my God. I tell you, you can't have a better kickoff series than with Kejohnna Owens. Oh my God, you guys, you got to give it up for Mr. Kejohnna, the grindologist Owens. And what you guys don't know, I got to do a little nepotism. This is my cousin. And I tell you, I know he sent me his bio and everything he wants to talk to you guys about, but I'm going to tell you guys, let me just tell you about Kejohnna, the grindologist Owens. Kejohnna is a marketing salesman guru. When we started the North Texas Minority Chamber of Commerce back in 2011, if it was not for this man right here, the chamber would have never taken off the way that it did. It was all, I give him all accolades as a result to the success of that chamber. Man, we were getting things done. We didn't have any money, y'all. And Kejohnna would come into the room. We would go to these meetings. We were out building relationships. And I'll tell you, Kejohnna is the best at networking, building relationships, communicating, marketing, social media, websites. He is always on his grind. I'm introducing an author, the grindologist, Mr. Kejohnna Owens. Man, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, I was like, well, you had a few more things you missed. I wanted you forgot to tell them about the, wow, Dr. Bradford, yes, nepotism, we family, we believe in legacy, right? But we earn the respect and the position and the right to be able to speak on what we speak on. Honored to be your first guest. Congratulations on Business First Podcast, the work that you have done. You didn't say anything about yourself in the community. The North Texas Minority Chamber of Commerce, man, amazing. 347 cities with 27 counties around all of North Texas. The amazing relationships that we established to give me a great opportunity. Like yourself, help people all over the world start their own businesses, get in alignment, you get some of the best contracts in the country. Without further, on that, you're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now. There you go.
Okay, I don't know what I did. So tell everybody, what is a grindologist?
I believe that the whole philosophy of grindology, grindism, right? There's something in you. You can't explain it. People don't understand it. They can't really grasp it, but you can't leave it. You left it, you went back to it, you picked it up again. It could be a lot of different things, but it's something about the internal passion that you have inside of you to do something that may not have been done before, do something that you may not have been able to do before, but it's something in you that won't allow you to stop. So when others are further ahead, a little bit more well-polished, maybe they're more professional, they have all of the things that you do not have. But guess what they do not have? A work ethic that you can own. See, that's the grind. You got to be crazy. It's got to sometimes not even make sense. You don't have to be in no suit in a pandemic. All of the different things, right? You don't have to start a podcast to open the platform for people to communicate with people all over the world with a message. That's the grind. And the grindology part of it is that you apply it to every principle of your life that you get to where you want to get to in life. I believe this. Denzel Washington really said it real cool. And he said it real cool. It just made sense. You gotta do what you gotta do now, so that you can do what you gotta do later. And in that time right now, it's about the grind. It's not about being comfortable. it's really about being uncomfortable. But yes, ma'am. That's what the grindology means.
Man, hey, you guys, I'm telling you, if you are not on your grind, if any of those definitions do not resonate with you, I'm trying to understand how you're living your life right now, because I'm telling you, you have to be on your grind, especially right now. We are in a pandemic, right? But it's a great time for entrepreneurs. Isn't that right, Kejohnna? Because why? We started a business. Why? When there was a problem. That's when God gets ready to pull the most out of us, right?
Absolutely. You think about anything that's changed the world to any degree of any significance ever in the history of time, it's been a solution. It's always been a solution in a problematic world. See, this is where I was talking to my brother this morning. And when we came in, it's like we've been infected with the 3% disease. See, the 3% of the world are telling the 90%, the 97% of the world to change the mindset, to flip the mindset, to think differently, to listen to different stuff, and to get in different rooms. Oh man, listen. And I want to give a reference to why I get to talk about what I get to talk about. I got every excuse that everybody else wants to have to not have done anything or do anything or complain about everything as well. So those are all options. And we all have them. Nobody's got a better excuse than anybody else. But we do all have reasons. Reasons are real. But see, excuses don't matter. That's the deal. So it really becomes about the grind. You'll be comfortable right now. It's a way. We're in a pandemic. It's kind of comfortable time. You really don't know what's going to happen. There's no real pressure on it. They're not going to charge you the rent. They can't kick you out the house. You don't have to pay your health insurance, all the things that make you kind of push you on. And then all of a sudden, here it is. So it's the philosophy of the ant and the grasshopper. In the summer, the ant builds, the grasshopper plays. Cassandra, Dr. Bradford, it's time to work.
It's time to work. You guys heard him. It is time to work. Listen, we are going to dish it out and we're going to serve it to you one slice at a time. If you are not on your grind during this pandemic, then you should not expect to see brighter days on the other side. I mean, we started a business because there was a problem. There was a problem at our job. So we left our job and started our business. There was a problem, maybe getting our right accolades or that we felt was due us. So we came up with a better way. So when you are passionate about the vision, you get up and you get on your grind, because for most of us, man, I'm going to tell you, Kejohnna, when God gives me a vision for something, I can't sleep. I get up, I want to grind it out. I want to get it done. I want to see it. I want to build it out. And I'm telling you, it's amazing when you are truly walking in your purpose and what you were put on this earth to do. I mean, I know you guys hear me talk about cake all the time, and I believe that's why I was put on this earth, to tell you guys about how yummy and delicious cake is, because it's going to be in heaven. But I also know that I love talking about business. I love talking to people like Kejohnna who can help you with your business. Look at his background. Do you guys see his background? Look at my background. Now look at his background. Do y'all see this? Okay, no, pay attention. Look at my background. I know you see the flowers. Now look at Kejohnna's background. This is what he does. He is up designing backgrounds. He's doing marketing. He's doing all of these types of things to make you look good. I want to look good like that when I do my next podcast. I'm going to have to hire Kejohnna Owens, the grindologist, to make me a background. So when you guys see me next time, you're not going to see these pretty white flowers. I want my background to be moving in the back, talking about, hey, I'm here. Do you guys see this? And Kejohnna, I remember we spoke earlier this year, but I saw that you were doing the marketing for one of the most phenomenal speakers in the world. You want to tell us about that?
And I'll be honored. Just walking in the door as a young man, really developing some relationships in Dallas. We met like 2008, 9, 10. I was able to be engaged with some people that were doing some amazing things with Mr. Dr. George Frazier.
George Frazier.
Absolutely. And his team reached out to us and allowed us to kind of support in the market. Plugging along with Success Express and just to open doors for people that want to start a business. How to get those questions answered. That's the main thing that I believe that entrepreneur-minded people, they have an idea, but we don't have the tools, which is where you stand, which is where Dr. Frazier stands. And I've been just blessed to come in those doors. And if you're unafraid to just give it a shot, you can be introduced to people that can open doors for you that you never thought even existed. And that's the real key. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to know anything. When I met Mr. Frazier, had a quarter, no, the man had a room, but they gave me a room, 3 booths, all of that, but I had no money, I had no car, but I went. Half the battle is showing up, Dr. Bradford. Half the battle is showing up. Half the time we want to start something, but we can't get it started. We sign up, but we don't sign in. I'm gonna say that again. We sign up, but we don't sign in.
There you go.
You yourself, with your amazing run comment that you do all over the country, you reach around the world. Because now we're virtual. You've made the adaptation. We're live on Facebook. You don't know who we're impacting. We're all over the world. You never know what your message says, as long as you're saying it's your message and who we're reaching. But now you're running this run conference, you're helping people all the time, you're making a difference and an impact. And you see all the time, hey, I want to do this and I want to make this business. And I know people sign up for your trainings, but they don't sign in. Talk about that.
Man, listen, if you're going to show up, you got to sign in. I mean, it's one thing. Okay, Kejohnna, man, I miss you so much from being in Dallas, Texas with me. Kejohnna and I would go to network together. I remember we went to the Small Business Expo. Thousands and thousands of people. I looked at him, he looked at me. He went to the left, I went to the right. I'm like, we're not going to leave until we meet everybody here. It had been about 50,000 people. And I'm going to tell you, by the time we saw each other, we were exhausted. And we must have had a stack full of business cards of people where we've shaken hands and kissed babies, right? We went there. We went and had to order some new business cards before we and that's how we roll. That's how you need to do. If you're going to go out and network, you got to show up. And then when you show up, you got to go there with the intention. It takes one person. Listen, it takes one person that can change the entire trajectory of your business, of your life. You never know. But if you don't talk to them and just talk to them like they're real people, right? Man, when I just talk to people, hey, how you doing? What do you do? Tell me about it. And get excited, because guess what? If God created them to do that, if I had an ounce of their smartness, man, I would be further. That's what I think. And so when you meet somebody, get excited about somebody else's business. Get engaged. Listen in. Lean in and want to learn about what they do. Because guess what? You will hear the passion in their voice. Kejohnna said all he did was showed up. And he signed in. And when he got there, things happened. I remember when Super Bowl came to Dallas. Same thing. I showed up. I didn't know what to expect. I got there. We were at the stadium. We were in a huge Cowboy stadium. Do you know how many people could fit inside of that stadium? I didn't know who I was going to meet. It was tens of thousands of people. Do you know I still have those relationships to this very day? From that, we started a Chamber of Commerce. From that, we started taking over North Texas. From that, we learned about LULAC, and next thing you know, we at the Legislative Black Caucus. Kejohnna, what are we doing at the legislature? And next thing you know, I'm sitting in a meeting. I knew some people. Someone said, oh my God, Cassandra Bradford's in the room. She's a delegate from Dallas. Let her take the floor now. I'm like, okay, I'm here, God. I've shown up. I better sign in. And from that, doors flew open, didn't they, Kejohnna? Man. Now look at my cousin now. Look at Kejohnna. I want to call him doctor. He is not.
Let me tell you about that because actually, see, I'm going to tell you about the work. It is 50% of half of the balance is showing up. The other half is being consistently showing up. So I consistently begin to share the same message. I don't get caught into what they're doing, what is outside of what I must do. I've got to stay focused. I've got to stay clear-minded to where I want to get myself and my family to because I've got some goals that far extend past my life. That's first. So what I'm doing now is for people that are going to come after me. And that's the real message. But in doing so, I continue to deliver the same message. The grind. Good morning to the grind. And the grind continues. Good morning to the grind. Positivity, connectivity, of value before the invoice, giving value, always helping someone, consistent. For years and years and years, and what you see is that people will speak ill of you. But if you operate in integrity and principle, no one will believe it and it won't even matter. So this is what the deal is. You got to get up. You got to get yourself together. You got to get in your mind what you want to do with your life to knock out all the nonsense, all of the chatter. How can I sit here right in the virtual world and get companies calling me like, hey, I want to sponsor you a cup? You got to grind. That's how I became Dr. Grind by this philosophy.
Dr. Grind. I love it. I see the Grind Tribe. That's what I see. The Grind Tribe is on their way. It's going to be a membership organization, y'all. It's called the Grind. Look at, he's like, wait a minute. She giving me some more work to do. Y'all know when I get on the scene, I give out homework assignments. I'm always teaching. Look, I see the Grind Tribe coming. I see Grind coffee cups. I see the Grind coffee. I see some Grind. Listen, I'm going to shut up. I may be telling some stuff, prophesying some things. Y'all see the wink? I don't know what's going on. This man is on it. I can't even say anything. Look at that. It may be the Grind coffee coming up, the Grind Tribe. I'm trying to get my membership application in, y'all. Listen,
I got a regular number, right? Area code. I tell people, hey, you better call me now before I change my number to 888. Too late, right? Hey, but I'm gonna continue to do the work. You never know. What I'm saying is, I laugh today because I'm in the grind. I have no attachment or detachment. The result will be the result. The call will be the call. The person that you're looking for will find you. You gotta have the faith in it. See, the faith though. This is where me and Dr. Dre, I call him Dre Scott, my guy. We do the online grind ministry. We just telling him how it goes. I'm a babe in the word, but see, I believe in the work. The work you gotta do. See, the work. Nobody wants the work. The work. Hey, man, sign up for football at midnight. They say you gotta go in the morning to get your cleats, though. You gotta be there at 5 in the morning. I don't know you. That's the sign up at night. The sign in is in the morning. Man, we got this thing. Sign in to what you want to do with your life. And that's how I became Dr. Grind. And that's where
Dr. Grind.
That's what God is. That's how I got my book. Somebody asked me, man, how you write a book? You know how I wrote a book? Man, I just wrote a book. How about that? You just do it.
Man, I'm telling you, this is so exciting. This brother got a book. If you don't have, Kejohnna, tell him about your book. Tell him the name of the book, how to get the book.
Absolutely. Honored as I get ready for this phenomenal.
I know. I've been eating donuts trying to get hype for this girl.
Man, my goodness, thank you for the opportunity. Absolutely. Please visit my website, KejohnnaOwens.com. My name is different. It means young man forever. That's amazing. I talk to my dad about it all the time. But KejohnnaOwens.com. That's KejohnnaOwens.com. My phone number. You text me this number. You say, I want the 7 keys. You purchase your 7 keys online on my website. I'm going to send you some additional value. That's 909-686-1698. That's 909-686-1698. Shoot me a text. I want the 7 keys. I got you. I'm going to hook you up with some additional value. KejohnnaOwens.com. Listen, I am Dr. John. I am Dr. Brian Dollars. Success, little C. Quit sitting on what you have. Quit telling somebody what you're going to do, and they tell you why you can't do it. Man, get away from that. You got to get away from it. Your family deserve it. Your wife, your husband deserve it. Your mom, your kids deserve it, and the kids is not here deserve it. Get the book, 7 Keys to Success. Start now. Use what you have. Control what you know. Complete what you start. Execute what you your plan. Share your success, but ultimately stand for something. Get that book.
Man, did y'all hear this grindologist? Man, listen, I'm telling him about the grind tribe and the grind coffee. Look, we all gonna be grinding over here in a minute, but hey, you guys, don't go anywhere, Kejohnna. We have Miss Kia D of We Talk Radio. Now, y'all know I am not the radio host or anything. This woman right here, she will put words in words. Do you hear me? So I will bow to the queen, right? Bow to this queen. And I'm going to tell you, this trio that you see right here, this was the board for the North Texas Minority Chamber of Commerce. When I tell you we took Dallas, Texas, but man, it was on fire. It was just a trail of blaze. Man, these two right here. Oh my God. So how do you kick off a podcast with two powerful people who are just blazing trails wherever they go? I'm telling you, I am so honored. And I want you guys to look out. Mr. Kejohnna Owens will be in Dallas, Texas for the Run Women's Conference 2021. He is going to be bringing the grind. Do you hear me? So Run Women's Conference is going to be, I'm going to be like Fred Price, y'all. If you don't come with a notebook and a piece of paper, stay at home. Because we're not leaving this conference unless we learn something. So it's time out for, oh, tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I can do it. Okay, girls, you can do it. Now let's learn something that we can take with us and make some money. Leave a legacy, right? Burn some trails. Because you're about to hear from this woman. Me and Kejohnna, we about to hold our esophagus. Because we already know she's getting ready to bring it. Miss Kia Davis of We Talk Radio. How you doing, lady?
Yes. Let me. I'm so super blessed and super fabulous. I'm so excited to be here. Congratulations to your new amazing show. What? This is amazing. This is absolutely incredible. Congratulations. I knew you were going to do something. I just didn't know when. But look, God is good. And this is the time. This is the season. You've done everything. If people don't know who you are, they need to literally Google you. You will pop up. And they will see everything that you do. If you're not connected to this woman in every way, and I'm a personal testimony for that. I'm not going to cry.
Look, I see his makeup.
I'm a personal testimony for that, though. It's going to be a hype interview. But that's near and dear to my heart, and you know why. And let me just say this. When I started this organization, We Talk Radio Network, 10 years ago, I had no idea at that time. I was actually, this is the first time I'm going to tell, I'd never told anybody this. I had actually, except for you knew this. I was actually with another network. I had started another network. And they called me up and was like, you know what, Kia? We don't even need your services. I've never told anybody this, other than the people that are in my circle. We don't even need your services. I was like, you don't need me. We the spearheaders. We started this together. I don't understand what you mean. I was on my way to see a young lady who was running for judge in Fort Worth, Forest Hill. She had invited me as media to come and do an interview with her. I was driving in the car when she called me and told me that I was worthless to this organization that I had started. And I was like, wait a minute.
Right.
But I gotta keep it pushing because I got an interview to go to. I couldn't even let that resonate. God was like, you got other things to do. He literally put me in a position when I got that news that was so dampering that I couldn't even really accept it the way I usually would have because I was on my way to do God.
I know. Go on, preach, girl.
And at that time, when I walked in, guess what? I wasn't representing no network. I was representing myself. Because remember, my people that I had just started this network with, that I was in radio broadcasting school with, called me up and told me I was worthless to that organization we started. So when I walked in here, I was not representing an organization. I was representing myself. A couple of days later, I'm sitting here with my sister and my brother-in-law, and I'm laying on their couch like a counselor session. They put me out of my own organization. I said, girl, wipe them tears up. What's wrong with you? Shout out to family. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they'll kick you in your butt when you need them to. They'll pick you up by your bootstraps when you need them to. Right when God has the moment for them to use them in that way. And they said, girl, have you thought of any? You need to do your own thing. I was like, I want to do my own thing. And that moment we came up with We Talk Radio Network. I had talk radio already. I was like, I don't know. Let's talk radio. Come on. What? Well, I don't know. And then somebody said, one of the two, brother or sister, my sister or my brother-in-law said, We Talk Radio. I said, that's it. We Talk Radio.
We Talk
Radio. That was May of 2010. This is 2020. And after being like a grindologist, like Dr. Grind, making it happen no matter what, being knee deep and dirt deep, no matter how it felt, doing radio. It was only one person, sometimes zero people listening sometimes, but I literally kept going.
here.
And I really thank God for the grind because 10 years later, so many people have been blessed. Interviews I've done. I mean, it's just incredible being here today with you, being able to give a testimony to people about how you got to just keep grinding, man. Keep going. I'm glad you had grindologists on first. Shout out to you, if you have not gotten this book and all of Dr. Bradford's books, because she is an incredible author. You have not gotten those books yet. You need to stop after this interview is over and go get your books. And this one as well. This young man right here is absolutely amazing. He's traveled the globe just as well as Dr. Bradford. They call her Dr. Cass. I met her in 2010 when I was begging for an opportunity. And what she did is she literally took my idea of We Talk Radio and she turned it into an LLC. So that I could be a legitimate business, so that I wouldn't just really be out here grinding for no reason. So I really got to thank you for that. I really got to thank you for that. I know I thanked you before.
You have.
But sister, I really got to thank you again. And then you put me on stages. You gave me opportunities. You said, you know what? I see something in you. Come and see my entire show. Don't just talk to one person. Like, talk to everybody. I'm like, you see that in you? I see that in you. But you said it without saying it. And I appreciate that. But you do that with all of your people. I'm special, but I ain't special because you do that with
special,
everybody
girl.
You touch. But that's just who you are, though. You do that with everybody you touch. Thank you. Thank you for the special. But everybody you touch, you literally. So the North Texas Minority Chamber of Commerce. Let's talk about that because you brought that up. An awesome opportunity just to be a part of a network. And you put me on the board.
Yeah, because you can talk.
That meant administratively, you saw something else in me. So I was like, okay, so not only am I an amazing host, but you have to be business savvy. You have to have extraordinary business acumen. You gotta know what you're doing and talking about, know how to talk to people when you're on a board. I was like, she sees all that. So a lot of times it's about the things that we don't actually say. It's about the things that we do and our actions and how we show people how much we love them. So again, I appreciate that. The list goes on and on and on of the things that, you know what I'm saying? Real talk on how incredible, really you are. And the connections that we have together and how it all started 10 years ago. And now today,
look at where we are, you guys. Do you guys know this? How we were hitting these streets we didn't know nothing about running no chamber. We ended up at the Legislative Black Caucus talking to Roland Martin.
Yes.
I think we may have had $200 amongst all of us. It was about 6 of us. And here we are.
We walked in there looking like
we were $1 million, didn't we, Kejohnna?
So amazing. I gotta say this because is what we talked about, and I'm gonna get out of the way because it's time for you to get this phenomenal young lady right here, Ms. Nakia Davis, We Talk Radio, that platform. But as I go, I say you, Dr. Bradford, have continually, consistently, and constantly opened doors for people to walk through and giving them an opportunity to learn to excel while you help them. And that's giving confidence because at that time, I was your director of marketing on the executive board. I'm on the 35th floor of the Thanksgiving Tower. I'm looking around like, okay, you know, I'm here. Take me, but I applied to work. See, this is the part. Everybody likes to see the glory, but see the story. When we closed the Gaylord, right? $10,000 a night. We had no way of getting
Here,
that.
remember we walked into that meeting? My boy said, you guys, they said we ain't got no money. We went over there. When the man said yes, Kia D, I didn't even hear him say. I said, okay, y'all, let's go. Kejohnna said, the man said yes. I'm like, what? He said yes?
Yeah.
This is how, okay, I'm gonna let you guys go, but those of you that get to hear this story, that almost 500 people got to see the inside of the Gaylord because of what we did. That was the deal. The only 5-star resort in Texas, $10,000 a night, and here we come with nothing. But now guess what? I asked them about their diversity program. Innately, I just knew to ask, hey, you need to have, you're right. And that's how. But we went, and if you could hear anything, we went. See, we had every excuse or reason, a good reason, not to go. No money. We don't have a filing. Kejohnna, you don't know enough. You don't have the credentials. None of that matters. The work matters. Go in the door. I love you guys, and thank you for having me on your first show. And Nakia Davis, when you hear this young lady, this drive and determination, man, it's been an honor to work with you. We're on board. Right. God bless you guys.
Thank you, Kejohnna. I'm telling you guys, I have Miss Kia Davis with We Talk Radio on here with me, and I'm telling you, she is celebrating 10 years. And guess what? You didn't tell Kia, and we ain't gonna cry. When you started your radio network, you started it because there was a problem. You got fired. Yeah. Right? You started, but you guess what? Guess what's happening right now? There's a problem in the world. Yeah. And you are growing. Yeah. So you started your business when there was a problem. Somebody just told you wouldn't worth a hill of beans. Yeah. And look, guess what? You are still alive and kicking. Look at this. Amen. I remember you guys, Kia D interviewed me on her radio show. Didn't tell me the person after me was Spiral Gyra. Now, I'm over here using my little Texas twang. I'm not conjugating my verbs or nothing. And then I hear her say, and up next, we're going to take a commercial break, but up next was going to be Spiral Gyra. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I need to conjugate and congregate all my verbs together. This woman is phenomenal. I've never seen somebody with so much energy. She has so many causes that she champions for. Aren't you training young radio hosts?
I am. And
man, I don't know, is it the We Talk School? What is it, Kia? What is it, Kia? We Teach Radio. Do y'all hear this?
We're doing it since 2011.
We teach. What age groups?
I used to start at 7, but that's just a little too young. So we do some communication skills with them now instead of. So now I'm 13 and
If
up.
you have a child who talks way too much, and you don't know why, you need to enroll them in We Talk right now. Kia, how can they get in touch with you to get? Because
let me tell you, you can
let me tell you, you can go directly to www.wetalkradio.com. That's www.wetalkradio.com, and that is all one word. We Talk Radio.
Get your kids signed up. They not doing nothing after they log off from school.
We have so many things. Even if your child is not a talker, because the program actually teaches production, we teach audio production, and there's so many, right? So there's newscaster positions. So there's so many things that you could actually do. We have social media positions inside of that. So there's so many things, and they'll be really, really equipped to actually go out and get a job in the radio broadcasting industry.
Look at this.
It is that jam packed. I really, really teach them. I'm not going to tell you what I really teach them, because then I'll be giving away my program. But I really give them the fundamentals that they really need to know in order to truly have a radio broadcasting career. And then on top of that, I'm also, because I have a nonprofit organization where we assist women, children, men who've been victimized by domestic violence and sexual assault. I'm also wanting to go more and more and work deeper and deeper with other nonprofit organizations or other schools. So if you're in a school and you would love to have this program in your school or in your institutional your educational institution, please reach out to me. WeTalkRadio.com, or you can send me an email. It's KIAD, at WeTalkRadio.com. And you can check us out on our nonprofit organization's website, www.heelsonthemovetoheal.org. That's heels, HEELS, on the move to heal, HEAL.org. I started that organization. I'm gonna tell you this how deep it is. This real talk, I'm gonna bring it right back to Kejohnna, the grindologist. I was a victim of domestic violence and sexual assault at a very young age, and it traumatized me. But thank God for freedom. Thank God for peace, and thank God He covered me, throughout all the days of my life. He completely covered me, even when I thought I was uncovered, and just, living life just raw, horribly, not loving myself, low self-esteem. That's why being here today, people don't really understand how much of a true blessing this is, because I didn't even really like myself, love myself. I was so low. And then in 2018, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, you know what? I got some shoes I got to get rid of. I got way too many shoes. But I didn't want to just give them away to the shelter that I usually give them away to. I wanted to do something different where I got friends together. We came together like at Dave and Buster's. Matter of fact, I had it in my head. We're going to come together. I'm going to call them up. We're going to go to Dave and Buster's. I'm going to get a big box. And we're going to throw all our shoes. I'm going to put them on, put the shoes on, put the sachet down the runway, throw their shoes in the box. And I'm going to clean the shoes, take those shoes to a shelter. And I wanted to work with a specific shelter. I told that story as I was going through the motions and just talking to people, so excited about this. Why in the world I told Key-Man? I don't know, because Key-Man don't have no idea. And he ain't coming to this little fashion show that I was doing. But I was talking to Kejohnna, because Kejohnna is the board president for We Talk Radio Network. He's the executive board president. And I always throw ideas at him all the time. And he said, oh, that sounds like Heels on the Move to Heal. Yeah. I said, boy. All I had was one little thing I did in my head. And from there, it turned into an extreme, a movement within 30 days. Don't let me tell you something. Don't you let anybody tell you that you cannot have anything. What God has for you is for you. People told me it would take a year for me to get a nonprofit. Let me tell you something. Within 30 days after the conception of the idea in my head, I set up the nonprofit. I literally sent the paperwork off and got it back within 30 days. Don't you let nobody tell you that God won't do whatever God has for you. And within 30 days after that, we had our first annual Heels on the Move to Heal charity shoe fashion show. And it was absolutely amazing. And to date, we've collected over 5,000 pairs of shoes and monetary donations to give out. So we were working literally with a nonprofit organization the first year that distributed those shoes to 11 shelters. And then the second and third year, which is this year, we decided to work with one nonprofit organization, which is Denton County Friends of the Family. Shout out to Cassandra Bradford. If y'all are looking to donate to an amazing nonprofit organization, the Denton County Friends of the Family, they're doing amazing things. They got resources, they got a shelter, they got everything you need. So please donate to them and tell them Kid sent you. If you got shoes, clothes, they have they take furniture, whatever it is you want to donate, please. Shout out to, look, if you need somebody to come pick it up for you, heels on the move to heal.org. At the very, very bottom of that website is a contact form. Send me your information. I have a transportation team, and right now we're in the quarantine and Corona time. We're doing everything we can to make sure that we stick specifically with those guidelines, and so we have a process that we use. So if you're also someone who is literally scared for their lives right now and is in an abusive situation, a man or a woman, because guess what? Men are not excluded from this. They are not. You are not excluded from this. If you feel like you are in an abusive situation, go to. If you do not feel that you can go to your local authorities, healsonthemove2heal.org. At the very bottom of that website is a contact us form. Please fill that out. We would love to work with you. We actually work specifically within organizations, within the community that will help get you out of where you are and get you to a safe location. You are not alone. I was in a situation. I understand. I'm not going to go into that today. But I will. There is a book. This one. Yes. Celebrating Me. Shout out to Mae Green, who had me in her book. Johnny Mae Green is absolutely amazing, and this book tells a portion of the story of the sexual assault and domestic violence that I went through. Shout out to everybody who was in this book. There are 8 of us.
Wow. I mean, kid, I didn't know. I mean, this is like an epiphany. I mean, I have a huge bag of clothes that I'm like, you don't want to just give them to anyone because it's like good linen. It's like, name brand stuff. It's like, man, I don't wear it anymore. But remember our friend Jacqueline Johnson? She don't have a resale store anymore. Who can I give this to? And now here you are today. And then this morning I went and I tried on these shoes. I'm like, I didn't know I had 2 pairs of the same shoes. And I said, I need to give these shoes away. This morning I was speaking this morning at 7. So I was up at 4. And I'm like, I got all these shoes need to go so I can make room so God can bless me with some new ones, right? And I'm looking at these shoes that are brand new that I didn't even know I had 2 pairs. And I'm going to tell you how I got them. Somebody blessed me with them. And I didn't even realize that I had already had the same shoe. All this time for 2 years, I'm thinking I'm wearing the 1 pair of shoes. I'm like, I forgot. This girl blessed me. I didn't even know I had the same shoe. Because when somebody bless you, say thank you and you take it. And now, you guys, I have to go onto the website, and Kia D is talking about a situation that is dear to my heart, which is domestic violence. Listen, Kia, whatever I can do, count me in. Thank you. Look, I ain't free, y'all, but I'm free to Kia. Because Kia would do anything for me. So guess what? I will do anything for my friends. So whatever you need me to do, you need me to come and meet people, be the peppermint basket holder lady. Good morning, Peppermint. Good afternoon. I've been practicing. I can do that. I can do whatever it is you need. You need me to help carry your train. Because Kia D be going to these fancy events with these, I can carry her train. Kia D is your MC. She owns her own radio network. She trains children on communication, social media, marketing, whatever it's going to do with your voice and being heard. She is the person that you guys need to connect with. I see Kia D also doing all these workshops on how y'all can get like Spiral Gyra, at your event, on your show. The girl got connections, and I know it's gonna parlay into some more money because you can't borrow $20 from people if they ain't got no money, right? So you can only borrow money from people that that got money, right? That's it. So I'm telling you guys, if you guys support her organization, it's about survivors of domestic violence. You guys know that's dear to my heart. Kia D, Run Women's Conference wanted to be a blessing to you. How can we support? We take up so much in-kind donation every year. This year and for 2021, we're collecting 30 tubes of toothpaste. 30,000 tubes of toothpaste. So 30,000. So when women and survivors leave horrible situations, they leave with just the clothes on their backs. And I know you guys think that we're always hungry. But we want the essential. We don't want to smell like what we went through. So when we want to tell you the story, we want our breath to be fresh too, right? So we don't want people to look on us like we're wearing the letter A, because I'm a survivor as well. But we want to be reacclimated to society. We want to grow past our pain, right? We want to learn, because, can I get deep? The Bible never told us to forget. He says that he will put it in a sea called forgetfulness. I can't find that sea on my globe. But that means that we're supposed to remember so we don't go back to same behaviors. And sometimes the behaviors is us. It's not always the abuser.
That's it.
Right? So you need to support these organizations. We're not saying that you need to come out of the closet and go, hey, I was an abuser, because guess what? When you don't get help, you become the abuser. You take on those same attributes. And I'll tell you guys, I'll be real transparent. In the end, I was the same as my ex-husband. I was an abuser. I would knock this stick off my shoulder. I don't know where it came from. Because I knew I couldn't whoop a 6'5" dude. But for some reason, I don't know what happened. And I remember calling out to God, and I said, God, you need to get him. You need to deal with him. He said, you're the same person. It broke me down. And I went to go get help, not for my marriage or for our relationship, for me. Because I did not want to be classified as him. Does that make sense? Because I just thought he was this horrible person.
Amen.
Well, if he's a horrible person, in my mind, God told me I was the same person. Oh, I needed to change quick. Whatever it took, God, changed me, because I don't want to be classified with him. And guess what? He changed me. And that made me want to go and get my doctorate in psychology, which is nothing but communication. How do you communicate? Right? It doesn't mean I'm perfect. I still make mistakes. Just give me a chance to say I apologize. I'm good at saying, hey, I don't always say the right things. My eyes may go cross when you was looking at me. You thought I was looking at somebody else, didn't give you the right attention. I make mistakes. Right? I'm human. I'm not Jesus. But guess what? Here is a great organization that she's championing for. Look, what can we do, Kia? Do you know I have a board? They do listen.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to sign up now so I can get this bag of clothes. I mean, when I tell you it's a large bag of clothes, and I'm thinking about like 9 pair of shoes right now. Lord, you're going to replace some shoes, right, Jesus? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of them 9 because he can't I got too many. I ain't got no more space.
Now, don't forget about the ones in the trunk.
I'm going to need you to stop telling my business. Man, this woman is awesome. If you haven't booked her, if you haven't gotten on her show, you guys need a network to support your talk show. You need to get with Kia D. Y'all got any spaces open? I don't know.
We do. Shout out to my incredible team.
We do. Shout out to my incredible team. I have 15 staff members, and they are absolutely amazing. I couldn't do it without them. We're bringing on several more within the next couple of weeks. PR interns, marketing interns. Shout out to all the interns, because I know they're listening as well. Thank you so much. We have an event coming up. It's the 3rd annual Heels on the Move.
Hold on, I need to write this down.
Absolutely.
I need to be there.
Absolutely. And it's on the website for heelsonthemovetoheal.org. But I'm going to tell it to you again.
Matter of fact, I got my flyer.
As a matter of fact, I got my flyer right here.
Heels.
It's the Heels on the Move to Heal
Charity Shoe Fashion Show.
Charity Shoe Fashion Show.
And it is happening on December the 6th.
At 5 p.m. Central Standard Time.
It's going to be amazing.
Where's it going to be, Kia?
It's going to be a virtual reveal.
It's going to be a virtual reveal. I am absolutely not willing to get people out of their house. Just to
be in a building. I'm not going to
be in a building.
No shade on anybody who
is.
I'm just
none at all. I'm just not willing to do that.
Like right now,
I just don't feel like right now is the time. And I hate for someone to say they came to an event
was produced by myself. something happened.
And they,
I'm not putting
something
anything in the
happened.
atmosphere, but you
I'm
know what
not
I'm
putting
saying.
anything in the atmosphere, but you know what I'm saying.
That is my,
And I'm not fearful. We don't fear. God says don't fear.
Yes.
But we are
He
precautious.
gave us wisdom.
Okay. And we
He
are
gave us
mindful. Okay. That's why we are on this podcast online today. And if you have not gotten yourself online, if you need services like that, the young man who was just on the show prior, the interview prior to Kejohnna Owens, he has an extraordinary marketing company called Success Express Marketing Services, and he can find you every marketing solution you need. So you can check me out, WeTalkRadio.com, HeelsOnTheMoveToHeal.org. Here's this again. It's Heels on the Move to Heal, Charity Shoe Fashion Show. Virtual reveal. Let me tell you this real quick, and then I'm gonna let you go, because I know we're gonna extend this show over another 2 hours. Y'all know I can talk. We have two amazing sponsors that are fabulous. One is a female
Woo!
sponsor.
I'm sorry.
I called her up. I called them up and was like, listen. She was our first shoe sponsor the first year. I called them up, listen, I need 20 pair of shoes for free. Okay, let me send them. No shipping cost on me. No shipping cost on you, Kia D. Look at God. Hallelujah. And then I thought, well, I probably need to add a male men fashion show this year. You know, we like to see men, ladies. Okay. So I called up. I said, I don't want the men to be in their own shoes. I said, God, find me the right people. Shout out to Kevin Tillett, who has an extraordinary shoe company. Y'all can find him at Kevin Tillett online. I can't remember the name of the shoe brand. He's not a sponsor, but he's coming he's wearing his own shoes. And he's a black-owned shoe company. So if you want to buy black, I'm just telling you, go get this man's shoes. He's amazing. He creates his own shoes. The other one is a man by the name of Mander Shoes. He's sending me 10 pair of amazing shoes for free.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let anybody tell you. Let me tell you this. A month and a half ago, I was saying I can't do no online. I can't do no online. I don't know how. God, what am I going to do? And this is for real. I'm not joking, because this is the third year. And I did not want to let anybody down with this event. This event brings in a lot of donations. So I wanted to make sure that we were able. We're looking for sponsors. Go to HeelsOnTheMoveToHeal.org and go to the bottom and hey, you know what to do. And I'll make sure but we're definitely looking for sponsors, because we want to make this an amazing event. And I did not want to do it. And God, I cried out to God. God, I need your help. And he literally sent help to me. He sent help to me in the form of a conversation. It was a woman who I was talking to. Shout out to Kejohnna, because he referred that woman to me. Shout out to Kejohnna. Miss Nadia Monsanto, who is amazing. She's amazing. And we were talking. She was like, yeah, I just did this event for this lady, this online event. We did a fashion show online. I said, well, God, the same day, the morning I had that conversation with God. I had a scheduled conversation with her that same day. And she says to me, yeah, I just did this event. It was a fashion show for a woman overseas. I was like, you know what, God, we're going to stop. We're talking about what we can't do. And we're going to do everything you tell us to do. In the name of Jesus. That's what we're going to do. Okay? We're going to stop. And ever since that moment, it has been just amazing. But again, I want to remind you, it ain't always been like this. You're going to go through I'm talking about some needy. You might even cry a couple times. Your family might leave you. They might not believe in you. They might be a show and tell family. I understand. I had to show and tell my family before they believed in me. But trust me, one day, it don't matter who believes in you. You believe in yourself enough to know that you can and you will see it through. 10 years later, after they told me I wasn't nothing, they told me you can't do it. They tried to beat me down and break me down. They tried to take the one thing that I have that's mine, my virginity. They tried to rip that out of me. And they tried to tell me I wasn't nothing after that. Everybody told me after that I wasn't nothing, because I changed and nobody could understand how or why. I didn't even know. But God. I can't even explain it. But God. You don't ever let nobody tell you who you are. You are God's child. You are amazing, and you will make it through.
Oh my God. Do you guys feel this energy? Do y'all feel it? See, I've been eating donuts all morning and sugar and coffee with extra sugar. I knew she was coming on here. So I wanted to.
Now, I did have some coffee this morning. Shout out to my kiddos. I love my girls. Shout out my daughter Tamaja, my daughter Riley. One's 24 and 114.
Go on, girl. I'm waiting for my grandbaby. But listen, you guys, this has been a phenomenal show. As soon as we end this podcast, I am going onto the website. Give them the website again, Kia D.
Yes, so two websites.
Two websites. The nonprofit organization is Heals on the Move to Heal.org, and that's HEELS on the Move to Heal HEAL.org. And the other one is WeTalkRadio.com. That's Talk Radio.
Man, let's go on to the website. They're taking donations, monetary as well. So I am going to go on there as soon as we finish this podcast. She will see my name pop up here in a few minutes. I will also send an email to my board and say, hey, I know of a nonprofit organization that we can support with our giving. And Kia D has seen us in action. Remember all that soap we had last year? And 1 year.
Oh, my goodness. You do amazing work with youth ever since I'm telling you, every year, your Run Women's Conference, if y'all have not gotten your tickets yet, this young lady, always, oh my goodness, what she does with these youth and how she is truly able to inspire and empower them, you definitely need to be connected. And she starts at a young age, it's because we need to start at a young age, talking and having these conversations. Don't wait till you get 40. Don't wait till you get, don't wait. As a matter of fact, just don't wait at all. Period. Because this young lady has some extraordinary programs. What was it?
Still do it.
Basics 101. Plenty of times. Sometimes you have to take it over and over again. I had to take it a couple times. Over and over because I needed the basics. Sometimes you just got to hear it. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. Let God, let go and let God. Let him do what he's going to do in your life. Sometimes we stress too much. When we try and bring on extra baggage, we really don't need.
Listen, you guys need to go to WeTalkRadio.com. You need to go to Heals on the Move to Heal.org. I will be doing that right now. You will see Kia D so much. Hey, we're going to be begging her to come back to the Run Women's Conference. Our conference will support her organization. Hey, when you're the president, you can say some stuff. So I will be letting my board of directors know we are planning our 2021 conference. You guys, our fundraiser will be at the Infinity dealership. We're doing it. We are going to be doing pay-per-view next year. We are praying for Judge Maybelline Ephraim. She hasn't signed contract yet. We're going to decree and declare it. So I'm telling you, this has been my very first podcast with Business First with Dr. Cassandra Bradford. I have had some amazing guests. Catch us next Friday at the same time, 11 a.m. Next week, we'll have Wendy Talley out of Los Angeles, California. When she told us last year that what she said, a try is a premeditated lie. So when somebody tell you they trying, say stop premeditating the lie and just go ahead on and do it. So the word next year is execute. That's for everybody. We're going to execute with our giving to Heals on the Move to Heal.org. So they need our help. People, I need you guys to go onto that website, make a monetary donation, fill out the form so they can find out where these items are that you guys want to donate to their charities that they support. We know that our blessing is tied to our giving. And some of you guys, since the pandemic, have eaten too much, so your clothes don't fit anyway. So you need to start getting rid of them. So
I used to wear a medium in this shirt.
I used to wear a medium in this shirt. I'm in a large now.
I'm telling you, man, I was at home for a week, Kia D. I was in there thawing out food. I said, I pay for lease space. I'm going to my office.
And if you want to get on Dr. Bradford's good side,
if you want to get on Dr. Bradford's
buttercream frosting. So that's all for now, you guys. I am Dr. Cassandra Bradford. I'm signing off, and I'll see you guys at the top. Bye.